The Specter is the End of Dragon's elite specialization for the Thief. As a Specter, you gain access to the Shadow Shroud. The Shadow Shroud functions like the Necromancer's Death Shroud. You pop it and you gain access to a new array of skills. The Shadow Shroud uses Shadow Force. Shadow Force is gained by spending initiative, so just use your weapon skills to gain Shadow Force. The Shadow Shroud will also tether you to an ally. When you are in Shadow Shroud and use your skills on enemies, your tethered ally will benefit from your actions. For example, Skill 1, Haunt Shot, heals your tethered ally and gives them might the more targets you hit with the skill. Next up, your Steel skill has been replaced with Siphon. Siphon has two purposes. You can use it on an enemy to gain Shadow Force and steal their boons, or you can use it on an ally to grant them barrier. This will also tether that ally to you. The Spectre also gains access to a new weapon, the Scepter. Like the Siphon skill, the Scepter skills have two purposes: damage enemies or protect allies. Your first skill, Shadow Bolt, damages and inflicts torment to enemies or grants barrier to targeted allies. Your second skill, Shadow Sap, damages and inflicts weakness to enemies. It will also grant you might when you use this skill on an enemy. If you use Shadow Sap on an ally, you will grant them barrier and might instead. Your third skill, Measured Shot, damages and immobilizes your foe while shadow stepping away from your target. If you use this skill on an ally instead, you will heal them and shadow step towards them. The Spectre's new utility skills are all wells. Wells are mainly focused on damaging and disrupting enemies. Take for example Well of Silence, which lets you shadow step to an area and then daze enemies in the impact area. It also inflicts numerous conditions if the targets in the impact area are using skills. Your elite skill, Shadowfall, is a strong well that continuously pulls foes towards the center. Also, the damage intensity of Shadowfall is increased with each hit. The Spectre's traits are mainly focused on protecting allies and yourself. However, there are some traits that increase your damage. Want to be a supportive Spectre? Choose traits like Shallow Grave, Traversing Dusk, and Hungering Darkness. Want to focus on dealing damage? Choose traits like Larcenous Torment and Strength of Shadows. Thanks for watching and check out my other short videos about the End of Dragon's elite specializations. Peace.